Induction into the Hall of Fame is the highest leadership award the university gives to students. I'm standing here beside the wall of previous Hall of Fame inductees. This year's class is unique in that 5 out of the 10 students are African American. The Rebels Against Sexual Assault organization is continuing the Clothesline Project. Martin Hall hosted the first t-shirt making event on Wednesday night. The Clothesline Project is no stranger to the Ole Miss campus. Each year it gains more and more participation. The shirts around me are drying right now, and they will soon be hung in front of the Student Union. The city of Oxford has seen a boom in construction of student housing across the town. The students, who are mostly upperclassmen, say they don't mind as long as they're getting what they pay for. I'm standing right beside the stairs that lead to the very top of the library. This activity is one of many on the unofficial bucket list for Ole Miss freshmen. I talked to a lot of students around campus, and here are their thoughts on the new bucket list hosted by ASB. I'm Miss University, Leah Gibson, and I am challenging you, the students of the Meek School of Journalism and New Media, to unite, because we all have more in common than you think. During the dates of April 19th until the 25th, the Meek School of Journalism will be putting on a week of events called It Starts With the Me in Meek. The events are to ask students to just pause before they assume they know someone based on race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, mental illness, or other factors. For more information, visit itstartswithmeek.com. The Rebels Against Sexual Assault organization is continuing the Clothesline Project. Martin Hall hosted the first t-shirt making event on Wednesday night. Many students who participated are not victims, but they want to be a part of the solution in their own way.
My shirt talked about making sure that your shacker consented on campus, especially in the Stockard Martin facilities. Shacking is like the kind of thing that people talk about. Kind of expand to the student body so that they could know terminology that's kind of common to us. It's kind of funny, but also got the message home that you need to consent before you engage in those type of behaviors.
The Clothesline Project is a visual display of shirts with graphic messages and illustrations. The purpose of the project is to increase awareness of the impact of violence, to celebrate a person's strength to survive, and to provide another avenue for them to courageously break the silence. The Clothesline Project is no stranger to the Ole Miss campus. Each year it gains more and more participation. The shirts around me are drying right now, and they will soon be hung in front of the Student Union.
Sometimes sexual assault isn't a thing that we talk about. It's taboo. Neither is domestic violence. So just in creating these T-shirts, our students had the opportunity to really think about the impact that this has on other people, and then noticing that people in their residential communities might be survivors and they not even know. So they took pride in decorating these shirts to kind of show their support for their fellow, building mates. So they were really excited about it.
The clothesline serves as both a moving tribute and a vital means of conveying the enormity of the problem of violence against people. The final clothesline display will be located in front of the Student Union later on in the month of April. Leah Gibson, NewsWatch, Ole Miss. Last week, Emory University students saw a pro-Donald Trump campaign slogan written in chalk on campus. On March 31st, the Old Road Twitter account encouraged students across the country to chalk their campuses with Trump 2016 for April Fool's Day. The incentive for the best chalking would be a $100 Old Road gift card.
Just by everyone raising awareness for a campaign, just by writing Trump in 2016, it was meant as a joke. It was meant to make people mad. Aimed mainly at Bernie Sanders fans, I guess that's what the Twitter handle wants, Old Row. So I think they kind of did their job. It's just on my feed and I just saw the chalkening, hashtag everyone go do it, and best prize gets best one voted gets a $100 gift card, but now it's $500, so that's why there's a lot. I can see there's multiple around here.
So when the slogan appeared at Ole Miss, some students found the chalk entertaining, while other students thought the chalk was offensive.
And for you to awaken those kind of racist undertones or feelings when we're trying to be so progressive in a new society, you're going to run into a lot of problems with the, American people as a whole.
I'm not in favor of this. Like, it really should be washed away because Donald Trump is such a hothead, and I feel like he's not capable of, running this country. And if they support him, that means they are pretty much the same way.
Honestly, it does make me really sad because I feel like, if you guys know the term troll, I feel like he's just trolling us half the time. But then I thought when I first saw it that it was more so a joke than anything. But then he kind of got more and more popular. So I don't understand how he could have gotten so popular when he doesn't even really have much of a political agenda.
You have to consider the fact that this is a public university and every student has the right to indulge in free speech, whether you agree with it or not. On the other hand, it really kind of concerns me because this is an educational institution. And the primary goal is to be a place of education rather than a place to exhibit political beliefs.
Around 9 a.m. on Monday, the Old World Twitter account reported that the chalkening had hit over 106 college campuses nationwide.
For the most part, I feel as if most of my life I've been served as opposed to serving others. I've been around the university for a long time, in administrative capacities, and in that capacity you have opportunity to serve people, and that's your job. Not always an easy job, because by the definition of a job, it means that it can't be too easy. Of course, I think everybody enjoy helping people, and over time, I think what happens is that you begin to get the really hard cases that nobody else can help a person with. And so when I actually have a victory there, I celebrate as much as the person that I've helped celebrates as well. Long time involvement with Habitat, and I'm past president as of January, but still a board member, and that's a organization that has a very, very good name, and I was proud to be associated with it. It's just been finished, and they're moving everything in, as you can see. When I look around Oxford and note where the average citizen that works the average job every day cannot afford a home to live in Oxford, it just propels the need for organizations like Habitat. One other organization that's similar to that is LOU Homes, that I was a member of the board for years. But nonetheless, the idea, particularly for Habitat, is to try and provide someone a home who otherwise could not afford it on their own. At the moment, it doesn't even look like it's possible for a house to go here. But through volunteer work and a lot of service from a lot of people, in a year or so, there will be a house here with a family who previously did not have a house. And that's what's so exciting about Habitat in itself. You have a chance to serve people. It changes and transforms their lives. What can I say?